President Biden will give his first State of the Union address tonight.
Yeah, we wanted to bring on a local expert to lay out what we can expect. Dr. Maurice Sheppard is a political science instructor from Madison College. Thanks for waking up with us, sir.
Thank you for having me.
We want to start with talking about the economy. Lots of folks thinking about this morning. Record inflation, a pretty shaky stock market, especially with what's going on overseas. Is there anything the president can talk about tonight to turn things around?
Sure. I think the president has a number of policies that he can use to help to address the issue of inflation. One, well, he'll work with the Federal Reserve, but also he can address the supply chain issue. That's been a major area in terms of, once again, leading to the increase in inflation. He can also point to his policy successes as elements to reduce inflation in terms of infrastructure development. He passed the infrastructure bill, and then also the child tax care credit. A number of studies have shown that policy actually reduces inflation, along with moving people out of, and particularly children, out of poverty.
Dr. Sheppard, fair to say that the world will be watching closer than usual tonight. The conflict in Ukraine is expected to take priority. A new poll shows that 62% of Americans want the U.S. to do more to stop Russia, while 58% are opposed to direct military action. How do you expect the president to address this tonight?
I think for President Biden, he has to address this as commander-in-chief. One, to look out for the interests of the United States, first and foremost. But second, being, once again, the President of the United States, he also takes a leadership position in global politics, international politics. So I expect that during the State of the Union, for President Biden, he touts himself as sort of a straight shooter. I think he'll be honest with the American people and point out that, one, that the Russian invasion of Ukraine is a serious matter, and two, it will have some negative impact on Americans and their lives. But I think also what he will do is highlight how he and his administration, how they're working with international organizations and institutions such as the United Nations and NATO.
A new NPR poll has President Biden's approval ratings at 39%. That's a low for his presidency. Do you expect his State of the Union address to help boost those numbers as they normally do?
Usually the State of the Union will have sort of a temporary bump. So he'll get a bump up in terms of maybe, once again, his polling numbers. But I think what is more realistic in terms of expectations for the State of the Union as it relates to polling numbers, and also how the American public perceives the president, is to lay the groundwork for a long-term policy agenda. The State of the Union is unique in that it provides the president a single platform to not only communicate to Congress, but also to the American people what his position is. So I think there'll be a temporary, again, sort of positive bump that he will get, but he can lay the groundwork for a much longer possibility to improve his polling numbers. And also important to that will be to help his party in the upcoming midterm elections.
All right, a lot at stake tonight. Dr. Sheppard from Madison College, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Here's how you can watch the State of the Union tonight. We'll have it live right here on News 3 Now and streaming through Channel 3000. The address begins at 8 p.m. and CBS will have full coverage before and after the speech.